Good evening. This is Dennis Hong coming from Winnipeg. This weekend, I was supposed to be on the Master and Legends online event by Mr. Les Brown, Mr. Brian Tracy, and Eric Stroller group, but I had to do some stuff at home, my mother-in-law house last weekend with the windstorm. One of the fence posts fell down, so I been working on it on the weekend to re uh, set the posts, etc., and redo the fence. So I didn't have a lot of time to get on the uh, event, but I had an opportunity to jump on last night for about 2 hours, and then today for about 2 to 3 hours. So I had a chance to listen to Bernard Hiller and also Mr. Les Brown himself today. So I wanted to share a couple of things about the live lesson. I shared a little bit about yesterday that loving yourself and loving your neighbor, and in that way that we have less stress and better life for everybody else. That was one of the things that Mr. Hiller brought up last night. And today he actually talked about things that people think that happening because whatever reason that negative thing happened to them, etc., and get a lot of stress about it. But what he brought up is that there's 5 things that are in life that we should be understanding and learning. And if we understand why these things are happening, then you can then have less stress and know how to handle it. One of them is that um, if you want to advance in your life, move forward, you have to take the risk. You can't be scared. Um, well, I shouldn't say you can be scared. We all are scared of unknown, but knowing and understanding that certain thing that you take the risk, that knowing that you can move forward in your life, health, wealth, etc. And if you know that, then looking at what are you going to lose type of thing. And if you understand why this risk can, why you should take it, etc., then you understand and you have less stress and fear about the risk that you're going to take. And then the other thing is that what Mr. Hiller said is that if we are certain about everything 100%, we are actually in comfort zone and we will not move out of that. And because of that, a lot of time we miss the opportunity. So if you see the opportunity, there may be uncertainty, but you need to sometimes take that chance and take the opportunity and understand that, hey, if you didn't move forward and you're going to be the same type of thing. And then he said, live in faith. From myself, being a Christian, that is a huge thing. But from his point of view, what he said is for him, faith is finding answer in the heart. So he said, live and do things from your heart. If your heart is telling you that this is the right thing to do, he said you should do it. And he said a lot of time when you make decisions, you separate from your mind and look into your heart, what do you have in your heart and what your heart is telling you, and go with it. And that's faith for me also. So a lot of time that we're scared and we're fearful of things because we don't want to do, because we're fearful that something might not go the way you want it to and the way uh, you think it should go. But if you don't try it, you will never know. So we end up getting stopped in our track and not moving forward, and sometimes taking one small step and see where it'll go and take the chance and take some action and your fear will then go away. I hope that this is encouraging for all of you tonight, and I will get on tomorrow and try and talk more about the gut health that I did last few days. This is Dennis Wong coming from Winnipeg, and I'm grateful to serve.